This is coming out after.
A lot has happened. It's the end of the year.
It's the beginning of the year.
It's the beginning of the year. The president got impeached, but he's still there. This is coming out later. So
I'm about to say, it's been so long ago.
He's still there. Christmas
the president
happened.
is back in office like nothing
Yeah,
happened.
and won the WWE championship.
Okay.
That's my prediction.
Okay.
Christmas happened. You ain't get what you wanted, but it's all right because next year you can buy what you need.
I saw Uncut Gems.
How was that? The Adam Sandler movie. How was that?
It was a lot.
Really?
It's like a real anxious story. Like, it's just a day in the life of a guy that has the worst luck that he brings upon himself.
Mm-hmm.
But it's good acting. Like, I mean, he does a great
That's what I
job
wanted
in
to
it.
know.
But it's like you're sitting there the whole time. Like, I will say the story, like, you want to know what happens next.
Okay.
Like,
so
the whole time you're like, okay, what happens next? All the way up until the end.
keeps you
So
involved. That's positive.
It definitely does. But there are definitely points where you're like, yo, this man is, like, mad annoying. Like, he's super annoying.
I mean, it's Adam Sandler.
His character is definitely annoying. But you know what? I guess he does a good job because I don't see him as Adam Sandler. Like, when I'm watching
Oh, yeah.
I didn't think this is Happy Gilmore playing
Okay,
serious.
that's good.
So, yeah, there was that.
Speaking of annoying, did you like that new Star Wars?
Man, it was action packed. Nah, man, it was look. It was a cool little movie. If you never saw Star Wars and you just wanted to throw away everything about Star Wars,
I know what you
you're
mean.
like, yo, we just make up new stuff. It's cool.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It was a cool little thing.
I feel you. It's like when people like that Biggie compilations album. I'm like, obviously, you've never listened to Biggie. This is a terrible album.
Yeah, it was bad.
I'm about to say, calm down. It wasn't rap phenomenon.
You didn't like Notorious, that Notorious Thugs rehash.
It was terrible.
Notorious.
Yeah. What was that? Yeah. Spit your game, fuck your shit. Nah, get out of here, cuz it's not it.
Swiss really thought he had something with that one.
You know what?
Swiss was in there.
Yes.
You could see him bouncing.
You know how many times Swiss thought he had when it didn't have one?
Swiss has bounced his way onto so many albums. Like, so many dudes was like, I feel like later on they was like, dog, it really sucks. But when I was in the studio, Swiss kept bouncing.
That's the way I feel. Plus at the time,
he wouldn't stop bouncing. I was like, this got to be hot.
At the time, the South wasn't on, so that's as far as they was going to go. They was like, we'll get Swiss. He over there.
Remember when Bone Thugs signed with Swiss and they was going to come back?
Terrible, too.
They was like, they coming back.
Like,
they didn't.
They're more bass line. They're not more drum people. Like, that's ridiculous. But blah, blah, blah. Whatever. Black and ugly as ever, stay Houston down to my socks. It's Carlton Banks, Carlton with a KBA and Triple X, Carlton with a KBA and Triple X, also known as Avery, like a very nice guy.
With the Texans hat.
Yes, with the Texans hat, because I like the Texans, even though I'm a huge Baltimore Ravens fan. But I love the Texans. You can like more than one team, nigga.
Can you?
But you can, though. I'm with my co-host, that guy over there, my buddy, Mr. Devon.
I only like Houston teams.
I like that, man.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
But I only like Houston teams.
What's your name again?
Just Devon.
There you go. That's how it goes. Just Devon. And we're here with our special guest today. Actually, I mean, high-key, low-key, high-key family.
Hey, that we found out on accident.
Yeah, we found out going somewhere like, oh, that's my cousin. Like, why is she taking tickets? Ridiculous. We have the guys from Classroom Concerts here. Classroom Concerts. Why don't you gentlemen introduce yourselves?
What's up, man? I'm Prophessor Pete.
Boom, boom.
Yeah.
What's up, man? My name is Resin Pullen, a.k.a. A1 Hollywood.
A1.
If y'all don't know about Classroom Concerts, they had a lot of people on there. They're going to have Propain, Doman, Dinah. See who else slipping through. Oh, man.
Susan Carroll.
Thank you.
Jazz Anderson.
Sauce Walka.
Sauce Walka.
Yes.
Walker. Can't forget the sauce.
How'd I forget the sauce?
Dante Higgins.
Dante Higgins, E.J. Reed, Tobacco Ryan, 1020 Mezzi. We just,
Yeah.
My
1020
God.
got it hard.
Our boy, Compass. Dang, I know him as Compass.
God Body
Thank
Bingo.
you.
God
God
Body
Body Bingo.
God Body Bingo.
Came through
Yeah.
and laid some lyrics down for us,
Yeah.
for sure.
God Body.
Like family, man. He good people.
He really is good people. That's why you just can't forget him, man.
Now, you two are from Houston?
Yes.
Well, I'm actually from Tyler, Texas. That's where I grew up.
Close
903 East Texas
Nah,
area.
it's
That's 3.5 hours. man.
Tyler, Texas.
It's not close
Yeah,
at all.
Tyler,
Texas.
That's where Eric Bishop is from, right?
Eric Bishop, Earl Campbell, the Tyler
Yeah.
Rose, several people got Tys and Tyler.
Yes.
Me being one of them.
Eric
Hopefully
Bishop
I can-
is Jamie Foxx.
No, I
No,
understand.
Tara.
That's
That's
Tara.
that's
That's like 45 minutes up, so
It's
it
close.
commonly gets mistaken.
It had a T in it.
Yeah.
Close enough.
So you guys put on classroom concerts, right? So before we get into how y'all got it started, tell us what is classroom concerts.
Classroom Concerts, it's a digital concert series platform for Houston artists. Well, I say Houston artists. It's really, we built it for Southern artists. Houston, we needed a platform down here for artists to showcase their skills. It's unique because we bring artists out with a live band, and then we also have artists explain their music during the set. I like to explain it as a tiny desk mix with the MTV Unplugged. Like
That's what. It's not like an
Exactly, yeah.
unplugged where it's like, oh, it's all, non-electronic instruments, but it is unplugged. Y'all have a live band.
Live band, people come on and really give us everything they got. It's their time to be creative and show us what it is that they want to bring to the forefront, what they want people to be hearing from their music and their lyrics, and what they want them to take away from it. So we thought that was necessary as a former artist in both Houston and Tyler scenes. Like, we thought that would be a good way to get artists exposed and just have their attention on artists in a new way.
Well, let's show some of the stuff that y'all got going here. Let's show the Sauce trailer, because Sauce Walka was y'all's first artist.
Yeah, that was the first show, man.
So how did that even come together?
Let me talk about this man's leap of faith. First of all, like, man, we were really kind of standing on the idea of how we should get this off the ground first, and he kind of just was like, man, we should go with Sauce Walka. It'd be a great move right now. People respect us, respect him, and he's got some great music out. And man, he kind of led the way as far as just making that decision, and we felt like that was a great time to get that on here. So that's what we followed
So that is Sauce Walka in front of a full band.
Full live
A1 Hollywood,
band.
and welcome to
It's
Classroom
amazing.
Concerts, man. Who got to my players in the right? Too much energy, I treat them like enemies. You can fulfill the ground.
Professor P. Where that dude at?
That's Professor Pete.
Child support for
Spitting
myself.
bars. Just throwing that out there.
You know what I just said? I'm paying the child support for my own body for my dad, who raised me the whole 28 years of my life. I got slamming and moving. I'm a moving thing. When I throw up the beat, I'm a moving chair. And I pour out my hair, it's a losing chair. I'm here to fight on a moving chair. I'm not the losing chair. He's gonna sleep, he on Google Mail.
That's why we still haven't had that scene stop yet, huh? Sauce at the podium.
So, okay, so first off, why Sauce Walka to lead this off?
Well, man, you know we in Houston, and if you're in the Houston rap game, if you pay attention to Houston hip hop at all, like you should know about Sauce Walka. And when I paid attention to the Sauce movement and everything, but when I heard that ghetto gospel, heard the song, but then when he dropped the album, I was like, man, and like can't say that I was just jamming Sauce Walka mixtapes or albums like that, like all the way through it all. I would listen to a couple songs or whatever, but man, he dropped that, and I was like, Sauce saying something on here, like he's really giving us real life, like he's giving us an insight to who he is. And so like when we thought about the show, thought about doing it, talked about it, and like it was like, nah, Sauce got to do it because he preaching right now. Like I would love to hear why he raps about what he raps about, because the Ghetto Gospel album just made me want to be like, man, who is this guy? Who is Sauce? And I wanted the rest of the world to see that too. Yeah. And so that's what the show was about to me. Like, let's let the world see who these artists really are. And Sauce Walka being from Houston already, so we wanted to put a Southern artist on, because he's big, but he's not on the level of, I don't even know if Sauce had 1 million followers yet, and not talking down on him at all, but just saying, like, I felt he needs a platform too to do his thing in our city. Just like anybody who comes through the city and you're a good artist, you come out this city, we need you to touch Classroom Concerts before you leave this city. And if not before, we need you to come back and touch it. That's the type of platform we want it to be. Like, the world needs to know. Like Apollo. You from New York, you done probably hit the Apollo before you done came out. Like, that's how we looking at Classroom Concerts to be, man. We want you need to hit. If you ain't did Classroom Concerts, the city don't know you.
And we talked about, and you and I have talked about building platforms in the city. So why was it so important that you have a platform, particularly just in Houston?
Because like I y'all saw I being an artist, like rapping, doing showcases. That's what really sparked the platform thought in my mind. Like, man, I was paying these people basically, or just selling tickets for them to do their showcases. Which, I mean, it's how the game go. A lot of people do that. Like, and I was just like,
I'm gonna interrupt you real quick. Stop paying people to go on shows.
I agree.
They are taking advantage of you.
Yeah.
Go to other places, build up your fame, build it up online. There's Classroom Concerts. There's Bounce and Turn. There are venues that are now starting, but you kind of starting in the hole where you like, yo, I gotta pay to get on,
and that's kind of what's wrong.
That's how the game is getting saturated.
I feel like it's too much of that in Houston, man.
Yeah.
Like, and I love my city. I'm not one of people who talk down on the game, like the industry. I love being in this industry, and I love the audience. People don't take the time to figure the audience out here in Houston out and to show them love like that, give to them, I think. But I think that like that's a problem. Like, everybody trying to make a dollar off of everything in the game, and you building a business, it just can't be like that. You can't expect to just win off of everything, especially dealing with artists. We wanted to give a platform. Like, we wanted to give you a platform. We didn't want to start something and you to pay us to pay our bills to keep this going. We wanted to start something to be able to provide something for the city, and we be able to provide a platform to these artists. Like, no, we respect your art. We see it. We need the rest of the world to see it as well. That's what made me want to start a platform. Like, looking at, I'm paying these people. I'm like, nah, man, I'm gonna do my own show. My boy Q, he directs our show. I'm like, man, let's put together. We started an annual show. We did it like 3 times, and we got the idea to do this. Like, let's do it. We need it. Like, y'all doing this.
It's good, man. I mean, you're very passionate about what you do. It had to come from somewhere. And getting back to what we talked about earlier, when did you start rapping? Because we did see you rap there.
Yeah. You rapped in the trailer.
You rapped in the
trailer, so you can't act like you don't.
Because it's not like you know a lot about music
trailer all
from firsthand experience.
First of all, I will say this. I did not plan to rap in the episode when I said do it. But everybody I brought it up to really, like, I talked to Rez about it. I talked to my boy Q Wayne, who directed, and I talked to my cousin Jay Christine. She performed with me on the show. She the one who gave me the idea and said it has to be digital. Like,
the inaugural show got to be performed by the host, Professor P. It was only right.
Being the first show, and like the reason why we started it, everybody like, hey, we need to, like, you get out there and perform, like, do your thing. And I feel like Sauce was kind of thrown off by, like, this nigga rapping? Like, I thought he was the
definitely
one who
backstage. He was like,
it was just
on the mic. I tell him, that's Professor P. Like, okay, I hear him.
But I started rapping in like 07, 08 in school, man, and then like just came to the game. Like, I remember coming back to the city like 2010 from school, and like that's talking about the 2010 class with Dope Easy and K Dog, and that's when boys was really SF2 was putting on Kickback Sunday, man. And I remember boys used to be standing outside in the morning, like 7, 8 in the morning, like some J's, artists standing outside to go perform in SF2 at Kickback Sunday to sign up for that night. And that's what I was like, man, they wasn't charging nobody.
Yeah.
It wasn't no price being paid, and that's what I liked about it. And that I was like, man, that's an aspect I really want to bring to the industry. Like, bro, we got to put on for the artists. Like, let's give them something, and in return, I bet we'll get something from the city. I bet.
Now, Rez, you rap?
Yeah, I didn't have my hand in rap. I only put out one mixtape, so it's been a kind of, not gonna say no rough start, but I'm just now getting into it. But as of right now, I'm just pursuing this law degree and everything that comes with this class.
Law degree.